Hello everyone. This is again Ved Narayan with you. Welcome to Key for Success Mantra. Today's topic is how to write, in fact, effectively write resumes. So you are all very clear with your vision and what to write in your CVs and all. But how to attract, especially the people to whom you want to convey that is you are immediately available or you would be available after 2 months whatsoever, okay? And then about your key strength, so there are like parameters, right? You know that. So how you can effectively communicate about your availability, right? So and then it's not only about your availability, it's not only about your skills, it's complete picture about your overall exposure, and which includes experience. So that is what the resume says. That is your um, speak, that is direct speak, okay? In fact, directly you are trying to speak with the employer via this resume, okay? So ultimately you can consider you are trying to speak with your employer and it's a small speech, that's all. Coming back to the points what you can add as part of effective resume writing. Number one, bullet points precisely it has to be mentioned, which means suppose you are talking about your educational experience, that is educational qualification, educational experience, in the sense what I am trying to tell you is your project experience. Suppose as part of your curriculum you would have done a small project, highlight that. And then mini project, people used to say that mini project, and then summer project, so which would be a bigger one. So suppose you are a new, you are giving an entry to a job field, your project experience only you can highlight, right? Naturally you don't have official exposure or experience, you don't have experience in any organization, which means you can highlight these two things, mini project and then your summer project. These two things you can highlight it in a detailed way, so that it will bring attention to the employer, okay? So even you can check with the job seekers today's, to be very frank with you guys, n number of resumes are available in Google. You can search them, but it won't give you the expected result to you. It would be too much confusing. You will have to download and then you will have to keep in front of you, and then finally everybody would refer the same Google sample resumes. Don't do that, okay? It's like it's if you do this, suppose if you try to do a copy or if you are trying to reference someone else's resumes, naturally you are losing your identity, okay? So effective, how to write effective resumes, in the sense you should not copy anyone's resume, okay? If you are copy anyone's resume, you are trying to wear their shirts or pant. Will you do it? No, right? So don't do that. So it's as simple as that. You will have to wear your own identity, okay? That's what in a simple way I will tell you. So highlight your project experience and the mini project experience. That's one thing I said. That suppose you are holding a 2 3 years experienced person. Nowadays market is very open, okay? As I told you in my previous video, market is extensively open for Indian job seekers, especially Asia Pacific job seekers, I could tell you in a broader way. So who is very much really required in the market? Someone will come and grab me or what? No, nobody, okay? So I'm telling you upfront that is, if you are 3 to 4 years experienced people, you will be considered as hot cake in the market. So who has to give much importance now? That is, who are all can be considered by employer nowadays, is that range 3 to 4 years experience, that person, till 7 8 years experienced person, okay? So the why is it so? You know that, right? Because a person who has got 3 to 4 years experience, naturally no need to give some inputs about his technology, any domain related or anything which is specifically required for him to carry out the day-to-day operations of the business, right? You definitely agree with me. So there is no spoon feeding required for the person. So that's the reason industry requires 3 to 4 years experienced person the minimum, and then they consider till 8 years experience, because everybody don't want so much of solution architect level people. Okay, so that's the reason the expectation is like that. So how much industry is paying for a 4 year per experienced person on an average in IT level or in non-IT, it is different, right? So at the IT side, how much people are getting, and non-IT side, how much people are getting. Non-IT side, yeah, as you know, and it's at a lower level. Okay, so maximum to maximum 8.5 lakhs to 11 lakhs they are paying for 4 years. It's on the higher side. 11 lakhs is on the higher side. It depends on the work that they do, right? Suppose if a person is involved in an automobile sector, okay, so that naturally will be a 6 lakhs 7 lakhs package. If a person who is involved in pharma is again getting some 7 to 8 lakhs. Textile industry, naturally they don't pay much, and then but in cement, and then if you go for sugar industry and pharma industry, and then investment banking side, naturally that CTC would be on a higher side. Probably you can, for 4 years experienced person, pharma or insurance or there is investment banking related, they pay you 11 lakhs. Okay, so that at a higher level I am saying. So if you come down to a 4 years experienced person in IT side, okay, so how much he is expecting? Naturally, India market is completely crowded for any Java, J2E, .NET and C, C++ professionals, okay. So if you look at the mainframe, it's all already gone, and then even some of the microservices, and then even cyber security professional, they get considerable CTC like 7 to 8 lakhs on an average when they start their 3 to 4 years. But when they are trying to switch over, okay, with 4 years, like for an example, big data or Hadoop or even SAP niche skill people, and then insurance skills where they have got CD collections and disbursement. I have already given you a big list again, okay, industry specific utilities again, and then like there is a real estate model. These skills and all will get you some figures of around 4 years 20 lakhs. Okay, 4 years experience 20 lakhs also people are all getting nowadays. Okay, so those guys are getting 10 lakhs at the current CTC. They are getting 20 lakhs. That is a CCTC, I am saying, current CTC, and then ECTC, expected CTC. There is at the ground reality, people are also getting that, and then the companies are all paying that as well. So this is at a very high level, I told you guys. So have a look at it, and then so how to definitely we can discuss further, because it's too short when we discuss about the resume building and then how to write it in an effective way. So definitely we will see it in the next video, but keep it in mind that the ultimate result what we expect is the higher CTC, which I have already explained to you in my last video. Okay, so for that effective writing about your CV, effectively you will have to write your CV, no doubt about it. There are other points to be considered. We'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.